Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. Quick reminder, you don't want to miss this workshop. It's the whole being wellness workshop. And what this is going to do is, you know, it's going to help you to learn how to adjust your dietary as well as lifestyle to better suit your frequency and improve your health all the way around, energy, emotion, all of that. So if you'd like to join me for that, go to k33academy.com/store/wbw-workshop. All right, guys. The energy today is intense. It's intense. So I asked what this reading's going to be about, and what I heard is everything is being confirmed. I just gotta breathe. I don't know. The energy just like upticked. It upticked. I don't know why. Let me turn on my little fan. Okay. What is this about? Let's get started. Let's get started. All right. Somebody else. We'll pull some of this. Whew. All right. So, I don't know. There's like full on conversations happening quietly, silently in my head. And I just don't feel like conversing today. What? What? I don't feel like conversing. What? So, we're probably going to try and make this super quick. I would prefer to push all of this lovely energy into the food that I'm about to make for my family. Ooh, I'm going to make some grain-free sesame balls. Have you guys ever had that? Sesame balls? In Tagalog, which is my language, it's called buchi buchi. I love it. I love it. I'm going to have to prepare some mung bean as a filler. And then I'm also going to have some ube, which is purple yam. So we have red beans, purple yam. They're sweet. They're like balls that are rolled in sesame seeds. And the ball is made of mochiko. And then the inside is typically red beans, sweet red beans, and then they're deep fried. Because your girl loves deep fried stuff. I do. What? Okay. What? Yeah, no, I mean, God, I've given everything else up. What the hell else y'all want from me? I'm going to eat deep fried stuff, deep fry everything, deep fry my veggies, deep fry all of it, deep fry my attitude. Okay. Which, by the way, no, I'm not even going to start. We're just going to leave my attitude out of it. I'm not even going to start. Okay, let's get started with the reading. Okay, confirmation for everything. Oh, okay. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Okay, there we go. So this is not something you're initiating. This is something that's just happening. You're going to have to come to terms with the fact that this is just happening. Is going to be okay. You're going to be fine. Theoretically. Theoretically. You're going to be fine, for real. These are part of the cycles that you go through. You've been through quite a few different cycles already. You consistently go through cycles as you live your life. So this is no big deal. I'm serious. This is no big deal. This is something that probably needs your attention, probably needs to be addressed by you. But is it a big deal? No, it is no big deal. um, and this is something that's not going to oh. Mm. So two messages here, okay? The first message for Sowain death card, but it's in reverse. The first message is that for some of you, this is a circumstance that you've wanted to stop for some time now. This is like you're over it, you're done with it, you're done with it, you're done with it, you're done. And then it's never quite done. You still keep having to deal with it. And that's probably because you still need to. You haven't fully learned whatever it is that needs to be learned in that circumstance. And then for others of you, um, part of the message that I'm getting is that this is a circumstance that you don't want to be done. Maybe, oh, for some of you, this might tie into a relationship, a connection of some kind, like it's done, it's over, and it's been over for some time, but you've just like it's hard to let go, right? It's really really hard to let go, and God, this is your confirmation that it's time to let it go. You know what I mean? So you can feel whatever you want about it. You can feel whatever you feel. What you're feeling is a valid feeling, but if it's done, it's just done, right? So for those that, it's a circumstance that needs to end, but you're not allowing it to end, the magic in that is upside down. It's been drained out, and the magic that's left is a very distorted, very, bottom of the barrel, nothing but crumbs type of semi magic. It's not even really magical anymore. It's just, it's almost like settling for the things that barely sustain you. Um, Yikes. That's not a good feeling. That's really not a good feeling. I can't even joke around about that. It's such an unhappiness to it. Is it you, or is it someone? Is it your cross watcher, or is it you? Y'all are gonna make my face wrinkle up. I'm saying. I can't be feeling these emotions right now. This is just too much. This is too much. Um is it you, or is it your cross watcher? I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. Oh god. Okay. Um this is going to be a challenging reading. I could already tell. So one of the cards was covered. The next card was almost completely covered by the other cards. And I pulled it aside, and it's the masculine card. So for some of you, this is a cross watcher, right? They're cross watching, and um I don't know what they're dealing with. I don't know. I don't know what they're dealing with. I don't know that I want to know, to be honest, right? Because it's almost like this reading is going to be yet another continuation of the, I don't know, 4 or 5 year long reading that's happening for, I don't even know who it is, to be honest. Um, this is someone who keeps looking too far into the future, and their insecurities about themselves and their worth keep getting in the way of the now, the Tao. No, the now, right? They're not taking the appropriate action that's necessary for the now, because they're so stressed out about where it's going to lead. I mean, y'all giving me bags under my eyes is what it is. It's just is I'm trying to convince my muscles to hold this up because I'm saying this is frustrating. This topic is frustrating. Um okay. Like my skin is irritated by the fan at this point. Sensory issues. I have a lot of sensory integration issues, but I'm hot. Like burning up. I'm starting to feel sweat dripping down my back. All right. I just came from the gym. We're going to be fine. Okay. This is intense. I'm trying my best not to allow myself to get sucked into this because I feel like this particular reading has claimed, so many years of our life together already. So many years of our community's life has been sucked into this particular reading. And yet here it is circling back around. Is circling back around. Speaking of circles, you're protected from whatever this is. So maybe there's just a need to begin assessing some of this information ties to you somehow. It ties to you, it affects you. So it's this ungroundedness, right? It's almost like a sense of um I don't know who they're dealing with. Like, honestly, I don't even care to know. We're just going to be honest. I have to be honest with you guys. I really don't care to know because, again, this is a reading that keeps circling back around for like how many years now? So, someone is feeling very ungrounded, and that ungroundedness is because they're dealing with someone who's like a weed, right? They keep yanking this weed up, but they don't throw it away. They just leave it on the top of the soil. And as y'all should know, you don't just put a weed on the top of the soil because you know what's going to happen. There's a high likelihood the roots are just going to find their way back into the soil, and that weed is going to continue to grow, even though you ripped it out of the soil. So they're continuing to deal with the same circumstance over and over and over. Do you need to be a part of that? I mean, genuine question. I'm tempted. I am very much tempted to go ahead and um, do a group cord clamp, a cord clamp. Clamp that down so that you can get some relief from whatever this is. I finally found what went wrong. Don't want to feel you. Don't want you on my mind. I finally found the wrong in you. Don't want to feel you. Don't want you on my mind. This kind of that song is like the theme song for this particular reading, right? Do you need to participate, to be a part of this, to feel it? Oh. Michael says, would it come up if you didn't need to know? Well, I don't know. Maybe we're just being nosy. Okay, I'll continue. Whatever. Anyways, so this is going to continue all the way into autumn. Like we're barely about to start summer. So this is 2 seasons, right? Ooh, my middle finger looks so dominant right now. This is 2 seasons. I don't know. 2 seasons. Um that's like 6 months worth of 4 months, 5 months. I don't know. You guys, Hopefully your day is going great. It was. I don't want to keep you long, but I thought you'd want to see this. We don't. That's what the notification says. I don't know. Okay. Michael says there's a need to clarify. I am not saying that people who are going through this circumstance are annoying. I'm saying this continuing to come up in readings like so regularly is what annoys me. Okay. That's what annoys me. The fact that this continues to come up in the readings, like, I absolutely believe that you should have the time and the space to go through your process and take as long as you need in your process. But I don't feel like all of us should be like forced to continue to witness and receive the readings. Like, this is a general reading. I don't know if this is for a specific person. It seems like this reading has continued for so long that it's like, who am I sending an invoice to? Because motherfucker, for real, who am I sending the invoice to? I'm just done with this reading. God. Jesus don't love me. No, not right now. I'm just saying. So it's going to continue until autumn, but um I guess what's different? No, it's not even different. I want to be very honest with you guys. It's not even different because we keep getting this like concealment in reverse. And then this autumn, like, things are going to be shown to you. Things are going to be shown to you. I mean, it's taken so long to be shown to you. Like, do you even want to see it anymore? Serious question here. Do you even want to see it anymore? It's just like, if you're going to do this teasing stuff, like, you can only tease me for so long. I have AD mother effing D, HD. AD mother freaking HD. Okay. You can only tease me for so long before I'm like, I'm good. Just put it away. I'm serious. I'm serious. You can only tease me for so long before I'm literally like that. Like, I don't want it anymore. Right? I'm just like, no, there's other stuff. I'm bored with that. I don't want it. See, that's why we're twinning here. That's why we're twinning. No, I'm saying that's why. That's why we get along. Okay. So now that we've addressed that masculine energy person, whatever that character, let's move forward from that. Yes, new chapter. This new chapter is going to tie to your existence as a human being. Even though you're a human being, that doesn't mean you don't let yourself shine. You have to allow yourself to shine and be showcased. What? Okay. I'm listening. I'm listening. Okay. What showcased how? Showcased how? Tell me, tell us. Okay. Um you're not being tasked to move forward in a limited way. If you're going to move forward, you have to make sure your choices continue to maintain, protect, uphold your limitless nature. Part of the way you do that is through gratitude, right? And it's not that fake gratitude stuff where it's like you always have to feel grateful even though things are going to poop. No, excuse those people who tell you that you have to. No, what you need to do is look for genuine reasons to be grateful. Okay. Genuine reasons to be grateful. You don't need to transform into something else or someone else. What you do need to do is walk in your truth. That means your most authentic self needs to be allowed to shine, needs to be allowed to be showcased. Um, create balance between humbleness and showcasing the reality of how talented, how gifted, how amazing you are, right? And you guys are probably like, well, how do you do that? Easy. It's very, very simple. You acknowledge and accept that there's a profound nature about you, right? That you have these gifts, potentiality, all of these different things, amazing things. But you also allow that to be balanced with the knowledge and the acceptance that it doesn't make you better than anyone else. Humility is the best, most succinct word to use. Allowing yourself to have genuine humility, where you know that if you have these tremendous gifts, tremendous potential, it's really to help you perform in the divine function you were created to perform in. Okay. So I don't want to go back to that topic. You two already tried to hijack this reading with those cards. I'm about to throw that deck away because that's all you two ever do with that damn deck. I'm saying. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, wait. Hold on. Ooh, what? Okay. Okay. Replace envy by focusing on your accomplishments. I don't know if it's you being spoken to, but this is a message of confirmation that there is envy that's really turning things sour. It's like some crooked coochie energy. You know what I'm saying? Crooked coochie energy is not cute. I hope it's not you. Is it you? I don't know. This is like it's like this feeling of that envy is focused on you, which is concerning because typically, depending on the shady nature, the level of shadiness that individual has, um, envy can be the precursor to them getting real malicious. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Um, that's the sense that I get, that someone is becoming so envious of you, like they don't understand. Maybe they do, but they don't care to factor it in. But it's this sense of like they don't understand the journey you've been on to get to where you are right now. They maybe saw your starting point and then they see your current point, and um they're disregarding the years in between the starting point and the current point that you're in. Um, Sometimes it takes years to build what you've built for yourself, whether it is your perception of you, self empowerment, whether it's a business. Um, I mean, really, whatever it is, there's a lot of envy. Replace envy by focusing on your own accomplishments. And this is a very specific type of thing. It's almost like, for some of you, this might even be um a person who you have like a soul connection with. I'm really, I cringe saying that because like so many people get that so twisted. The whole soul connection thing gets so twisted, and people take it to like an even uglier place that enables other people's already ugly behavior. You know what I'm saying? So take this with like a duffel bag of salt. For some, this could be a confirmation that an individual who you have a soul connection with They've become very just like almost like bitter towards you because whenever they check in, I'm assuming this is someone you've steer clear of, like you, the two of you don't have contact, right? You don't have a friendship going on. Maybe at one point you did, but not anymore. And every once in a while they check in, they look at maybe your social media, or they ask mutual friends about you, and it makes them like so bitter because they think that you're doing perfectly fine while they're hurting. I got some choice words for that I'm gonna keep to myself. I'm just 25 years and my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope. I just gotta sing this out. It's the destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should that the world was made up of this brotherhood of man, or whatever that means. This is ugly. This is ugly. Ugly, 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 ugly. They're so mad at you. For what? For what? Is it because they thought that if they withheld themselves from you, that you would crumble and fall? I mean, they made a miscalculation. They just got to deal with it, right? You kept right on. You had this tenacity about you and you kept right on. You kept trucking along. You kept living your life. You kept accomplishing things. Oh, wait. I downloaded something. Hold on. Um, okay, hold on. Let me see. Hard times expose soft people. I think they love your softness. They don't know how to go about expressing that to you. Ooh, that shit may have broken your heart, but it opened your eyes. Take that win. I think they don't like that you took that win. Whoever this is to you, I don't know if it's romantic. I don't know if it's platonic. I don't know. Um, Learn to distinguish who deserves an explanation, who deserves one answer, and who deserves absolutely nothing. And then this other one, try not to stress over the shady people who betrayed you. I know it hurts, but the truth is that they were always shady. They're never going to change. And you're actually much better off now because at least you know who they really are, right? You're not going to um, concern yourself with that. Let's see. As you are shifting, you'll begin to realize that you're not the same person you used to be. The things you used to tolerate have now become intolerable. Where you once remained quiet, you are now speaking your truth. Where you once battled and argued, you are now choosing to remain silent. You are beginning to understand the value of your voice, and there are some situations that no longer deserve your time, energy, and focus. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yup. Yup. Ooh, this is what I actually was looking for. This is one of my quotes. Identify the root of another's pain, not to make it easier to help them, but instead to better help you not take their process of self-healing personally. That's it right there. That is it right there. That's it. That is the one. You're the one that I think about always. So I'm gonna put this on the screen. My love is your love is mine. Baby, I love you, I need you all the time. So here, look at this. Look at this. Identify the root of another's pain, not to make it easier to help them, but instead to better help you not take their process of self healing personally. So, I guess that masculine is needing to go through a self-healing process. And a lot of what this is has to do with you being the impetus, the reason, the reasoning, or whatever, right? You triggered them. Something you said or did, something they witnessed, something they remember about you has triggered them into a space. They have you all up in their nostrils. They're breathing you in, breathing. Take a deep breath. Yeah, no, they're sniffing you in. What I understand is like, and just a quick reminder, this is a general reading. What I don't understand, honestly, it feels like this person is so massively in love with you. They're just being so just obnoxious. I want to say bad words. Ooh, the self-control is sexy. Okay, no, seriously, it's. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Why haven't they been able to walk away from this, from you? Why? Why? Because they're massively in love with you, is why. That's their process, not yours. They are massively in love with you. They don't know what to do with that. Maybe you're the only person they've ever loved in this way. They don't know what to do with it. It pisses them off. They can't have a tantrum and get their way with you. Try another basic person then. My community members are not basic people. And so they're not going to play that game with you. Well, I like to think, I like to think that you guys are not going to play that game with someone. But, mhm. Yeah, no, they're in love with you. That's the only reasoning I can think of. I mean, why not walk away from you already? Right? Well, I mean, okay. So maybe there's other reasons. Those reasons are demonic though. Those other reasons that are potentially the reasoning why they can't walk away from you is because they're demonic. And because of that demonic influence, they're very much addicted to your energy. I mean, which one is it? Does that resonate with you? That you're dealing with a demonic person? I mean, love making can bring wisdom and compassion or mire us in lust. So maybe that's the thing. Maybe it's the real question is, are they in love with you or are they in lust with you? Right? Are they mired in the lust? Oh my gosh. I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Sometimes love changes the course of a life. So, okay. Uh, okay. For some, this is feeling like for some, it is a case of um, the reason they can't let it go and walk away is that you really are growing them so much just by simply existing, right? Because of your existence, you're growing them so much, and their soul won't allow them to walk away. I don't know. I feel like I'm making excuses for crappy behavior. Maybe it pisses them off that they do have feelings and they're trying not to, and it's turning into anger because they wish they didn't feel it. Probably, probably. You know, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have anything nice to say at this point. I, the Lord of sea and sky, I have heard my people cry. I have wept for love of them. They turn away. I will break their hearts of stone Give them hearts for love alone. Who will bear my light to them? Whom shall I send? Here I am, Lord. Here I am, volunteering again. I don't have anything nice to say about this. I feel like Lisa absolutely hit the nail on the head. It pisses them off that they do have feelings and they're trying not to have feelings, and it's turning into anger because they wish they didn't feel it. And for some, they're even pissed off that they can't strong arm you into reciprocating their obsession over you. Ugh. Oh my God. I will go, Lord, if you lead me. I will hold some snacks inside my heart. I will drink a large boba tea. Because I'm over this. I think I need a snack. I think that's what it is. This reading's irritating me. Giving creates a flow of health and love, right? How much have you given? Have you given enough? I'm wondering, for every situation, we're needing to know what we're supposed to learn in that circumstance. So let's turn this around. Let's not make this about the cross watcher. Let's make this about what we're trying to learn, what we're not recognizing as needing to be learned by us, right? So giving creates a flow of health and love. Overgiving does not. Have you been overgiving? Have you been needing to kind of pull back a little bit? Is your patience with this circumstance something that's created almost like an enablement of someone else's struggle as they process how they really feel about you? I think what this reading is confirming is that someone legit does not want to love you, but they do. That's too bad, sir, madam, non-binary people. That is just too bad. You feel what you feel, and you need to address that. So, someone is feeling what they're feeling, and I mean, let go of being logical. A higher wisdom will guide you. It looks like we getting ready to fight. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It looks like we's getting ready to fight. No, don't fight with people. Let's see what a tiger means. I will break. Jesus Christ, help me. Okay, there. Sorry, I couldn't get it. I will break their hearts of stone. Give them hearts for love alone. Ooh. Oh my God. There. Okay. So, tiger. Let's see. Remain focused, be very patient, and you'll soon receive a surprise that will help you achieve your goal more quickly than expected. Should I get the red light? I should. I think I need red light therapy, is what it is. You'll soon find a way of healing from a physical condition or an emotional disturbance very quickly. Let's take this in. Let's claim this. I'm going to read that again. You'll soon find a way of healing from a physical condition or an emotional disturbance very quickly, followed by a noticeable increase in vitality. So maybe this is about us being the healers that we are and people needing us, our presence, our proximity, or just checking in, seeing how we're doing, maybe listening to the words we say or whatever it is, right? Something about you is being needed by another person in order to continue their healing process. Now, it doesn't require you to actively participate in whatever that is. It just You just need to keep being you. You need to pull your energy back, use it for your self healing, use it to recenter yourself in your experiences. Now, whether you interact or not, this person is going to benefit from your existence, meaning knowing you exist, observing your existence is part of their self healing process. Whether or not they're going to interact with you, that's on them. That's literally on them, right? We can't push that forward. Create a sacred space in your home that's completely yours, one where others may enter only with your permission. So, this is like your auric field, right? And take the time to enjoy the solitude in this space. We're no longer going to be enabling other people's toxic behaviors by passive permission, by um, being so logical in our approach that we're going to interact with them during times where they don't need to be interacting with us. They just need to be observing, right? You'll soon be experiencing a surge of passion and power that will remain with you for some time. Get ready for a new adventure, one that may present some challenges but will introduce dramatic changes in your life. So, there are things that are going to be happening for you, and it's like kind of just this need to um, be very cognitive of how other people, not because of something you did, but other people are going through some very serious struggles, right? And the awareness of other people's struggles, I think, has more to do with um, just being able to witness firsthand that things really can be worse. They could be worse, but they're not. So let's just kind of um, take that as it is, right? Take that as it is. It's perfectly fine. I mean, maybe it's not fine, but you're going to be fine. You're going to absolutely be fine. Um, Wish others wealth and happiness. Yours will come too. So don't allow yourself to enter into this space where you're becoming embittered as well. Um, that's kind of like becoming a reflection of a lesser version of them, right? Because whatever they're going through, it's fueling the dominance of their lesser fractals. Those parts of them that are, not as, I guess you could say, evolved, for lack of a better word. Those parts of them should not be the parts that you're interacting with and using to, or not using, but allowing, that you are allowing yourself to be affected by, right? So, for example, there's this one person that's been in my life for a very, very long time, and it's not Frey. But, I have so much love for this person, and sometimes they'll get triggered by certain things that they're going through or that they're observing other people go through. And they have a very huge heart like mine. And they're also very reactive like I am. But they have less impulse control. So I'm not going to allow myself to be, you know, affected by that portion of them. Instead, I will only allow the portions of them that are reflections of the greatness that lives inside me. Right? So the parts of them that like love very deeply, the parts of them that are capable of accomplishing so much, capable of accomplishing so much, and allowing those accomplishments to not just benefit themselves, but others. Like we have those things in common. And so those are the only parts of that specific person that I will allow to affect me, to be a reflection of me, right? I'm not going to allow myself to mirror their reactive nature or their very fiery temperament. I'm not going to allow myself. Like those are similarities between us, but I don't want to exist in that space. So if I don't want to exist in that space within me, then I should not make choices or allow for um, a deepening of resonance with the parts of them that I don't want to exist in. Okay. So let's see. The life force within us is the same power that created the universe, but it was in reverse. So the life force within us is the same power that created the universe. But here's the thing, in reverse, that means we're not recognizing what we come from. If you can allow yourself to recognize what you come from, you can begin the process, which is sometimes a very challenging and involved process of retrieving some of that ancestral power, because that's ancestral power, right? That's ancestral power. When you know who your ancestors are, which many of us don't at this point, when you know who your ancestors are, you can begin seeing their history and better understanding the type of capabilities that live inside you. Okay. So extend your awareness to the energetic edges or boundaries of the universe. Mm, look at this. Right. Extending. It's almost like this imagery makes me feel as though this person is in their own purgatory. They're laying there and being just absolutely tormented by all these memories of you. No, 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 no. We are not going to be enabling their bullshit. I'm telling you, the Piscean in me needs to just take a damn nap. No, girl. No. No, 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 no. Don't feel bad for people like this. Have compassion, but don't feel bad for them. Don't allow yourself to identify as some type of resonance with them. No, 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 no. And I look at the picture and I'm like, but look, they're so sad. How stop your shit? I can't. I can't with this. Ugh. I don't know why I'm like this. It's making my shoulders hurt. It's causing me to have elevations of tension in my shoulders. Hold up. Let me just bring this down a little bit. Okay, so maybe if it's just this, my shoulders will stop hurting. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, they're just whoever this is. They're going through stuff. They're going through stuff. I mean, look at it. I mean, that would look like a party, but I don't know that that's a party, you know? And then you look at all the different details, right? What is that? A dorgy? Hold on. Dorgy. Yes, it's a dorgy. What is a dorgy? A noble stone. Dorje, which can be translated as noble stone. In this practice, it means to harness the indestructible forces of compassion and wisdom. All right. It's a legendary and ritual weapon symbolizing the properties of a diamond and a thunderbolt. The dorji is a type of club with a ribbed spherical head. The ribs may meet in a ball shaped top. Okay. What is the spiritual meaning of it? Oh, no, not the double. What is the purpose? It destroys both internal and external enemies. So they're in the process. They're surrounded by dorjis, whatever the fuck, however you pronounce it. You see those things by the fire? Those are indicative of the crumbling of their world. Whoever this is, their entire world is crumbling and all their demons are coming out to play. They're being agitated. What's that guy's name? It's a song called Demons. Do, 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 do. Okay. What's in my library? Um, um, oh, wow. Okay, so this is not even the song that I was looking for, but apparently I don't even know what this song is. Why is it in my playlist? That's weird. So, it's a song Demons by Alec Benjamin. And the lyrics say, I've got all these demons hiding underneath. Nobody can see them, nobody but me. And you're the reason. Bitch, how you gonna blame me? I don't like to be blamed for things I didn't do. That offends me. Seriously. Anyways. Nobody can see them, nobody but me, and you're the reason. The only thing that keeps me from diving off the deep end, because I've got all these demons, demons, demons. Well, at first, I thought I'd have to bear this weight by myself. But when my knees were getting weak and I was in need of help, you were there to take away the pain that I felt. You're the only one that gave me hope. You're the only one who really knows. I've got all these demons hiding underneath, but nobody can see them, nobody but me. And you're the reason. For a moment, I thought maybe I was doing all right, so I took your love for granted and I left you behind. I just didn't understand. You kept me alive, you forgave me, and you gave me hope. Still, you're the only one who really knows I've got all these. Okay, this is drama. I need to see if at least it has a banging beat, okay? How the hell did this show up on my playlist? Because I don't even know what the song is. I don't even listen to music like this. Um yeah, no, this is not even the song I was looking for. This is just this, okay. I didn't even want to look for the song that I was looking for, lest something else hella dramatic and so unnecessary in its drama comes forward. Like, no, Capricorn Venus, I don't play none of that. I'm not joking. I don't play none of that. Like, no, no. Unless you actually did something, like you played with their emotions intentionally or something like that, people can't be blaming you for what they're going through. You know what I think happened? I think someone effed around and found out. I think someone effed around and found out that you're more than just a cute face. You're more than just a novelty. I think someone effed around and found out that you have substance, that you have a quality about you that they can't find in someone else. I think someone effed around and found out that walking away from you, thinking you are disposable, thinking that you are replaceable, got them effed up. You didn't do nothing. I don't think you did anything. I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased because you're part of my community and I love my community. And when I love something, it can never do wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know. It kind of just, yeah. Mm-mm. No. Don't accept people blaming you because they're struggling with decisions, the aftermath of decisions they've made. And no, you don't need to be angry about it either. But you just need to not like, no, no. I don't even know how that song wound up on my I don't even know what playlist it's on, but that song needs to go. Replace ignorance by studying spiritual teachings. Okay. So, I don't know what spiritual teachings you're going to study, but let's define ignorance because I think most people do not even know what lack of knowledge or information. The word ignorance is an adjective that describes a person in the state of being unaware or even cognitive dissonance in other cognitive relation and can describe individuals who are unaware of important information or facts. I think whatever this is, whoever this is to you, they're running purely off of the sympathetic nervous system. They're in fight or flight. Your existence, the knowledge of you, has sent them into a tailspin. And I don't think it's anything that you did. Now, if I felt like it was something that you did, I would definitely tell you like you did something that's really messed up. You need to apologize. But um I don't feel like you did anything. I feel like apologizing, I would get real petty. If you were telling me that I need to apologize and I know for a fact I didn't do something and they're just being reactive with me, I would go up to them and I'd be like, "Well, I'm so sorry that you can't handle the fact that you're aware that you can't handle me." Okay. Okay. I'm sorry that you cannot handle the fact that you cannot handle me. I don't know. I don't know how to advise you through this if you're looking for advice. I don't know what advice to give you because this is spoiled ass behavior. No, okay, no, 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 no. No, let's not go there. Let's not go there. This is behavior that lacks the level of awareness that is worthy of you. Okay? So it's not to say that this person is not worthy of you, it's to say this behavior that they are exhibiting, you should not have to tolerate it. Okay? And we're just going to carry forward because I can say a lot of real hurtful things right now and make mofos cry because you know what? I'm not even going to go there. I'm just not. Presence of absence. Hold what is absent in the presence of your love. See, look, it's in reverse, right? Yeah. I mean, they are just torn up over this. I'm not celebrating someone being torn up. I'm not even annoyed that someone is torn up. I am just absolutely flusterated. I'm flustered because it's like, how long are you going to let yourself be torn up? Do something about it so that it can be resolved. So that it can be resolved. I'm all for resolution. That's the thing that's frustrating me. Like, How can this person continue to live in this way of such sadness, such like all encompassing, eviscerating, very viscerally felt pain? Like and it feels like, God, it's in moments like this I hate being an empath. How could you be okay with continuing to live like this and hurt in this way? Hurt so deeply and try and pretend everything's okay when it's not. It's not okay. You're not okay. Do something about it. Just you got to do something about this because, like, I don't know. I don't know. Um, People like this need just a big hug, but yeah, it's upsetting. It's really, really upsetting because I don't like when people feel this way. I just don't. I don't find it funny. I don't find it amusing. Even if it's confirming things, it's just it's a horrible thing to confirm. It's really a very horrible thing to confirm that someone feels this way on account of their knowledge of my existence. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of stance. But I mean, there's nothing you can do when you're not being given the opportunity, the permission to assist, or to even just offer. um it's almost like needing to offer condolences because they're grieving a life they wish they could live with you, but they can't. I mean, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know. It's not good. It's not good at all. So card number 36, confusion. Growth hurts, heals, and harnesses away through the uncertainty. So it's not all lost. Growth is still occurring. There's a way to get through this. It says growth hurts, heals, and harnesses away through the uncertainty. There's still a way to get through this. There is, for that person to get through this. I don't know that you should go out of your way to try and solve this for them. I think if you do that, you're just going to hurt your own feelings because really, I don't know that this person, um, I don't know that this person is even open to interacting with you. They're just so caught up in their own just nonsensical process. And yeah, no, it's nonsensical at this point. But sometimes spiritual processes require nonsensical procedure. I don't know. I don't know. So, card number 31, intention. Lacking personal direction begets confusion and life as a pawn to someone else's game of chess. So, lacking personal direction. This is someone who's been stuck in a space. Okay, wait. Hold on. I need to see where this is going because it feels like there's interference being run. It feels like this is someone that you have some type of um major lessons to learn with, right? You guys are supposed to learn something from each other. And the lessons are being very heavily interfered with. because there's a trickster involved. Card number 6, trusting tricksters. The trickster's only power is your trust. You are always free to withdraw it. Right? As human beings, we look at foxes for the average human being. We look at foxes and we're like, oh my God, they're so cute. They'll kill all your wildlife if they can, if they have the opportunity to. Not your wildlife, your livestock. If you have chickens, anything they are big enough to kill, they'll kill it. No problem. They'll do it. So it's like this thing of, I think this is a third party circumstance. There's a third party that keeps interfering, that keeps butting in. They're a trickster, they're a manipulator, they are a usurper, they are a betrayer. Ooh. Ooh. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get a feel for the situation in general terms, and that's what it is. Whenever this person that's so fractured, your learning partner is so fractured, and whenever they start to make some progress in their perceptions, this fox of a mofo steps in and starts saying things that triggers them, that re-triggers the ripping open of that wound. um, I'm saying, be who you are as you are. All you can do is that. Be who you are as you are. Continue living your life. Continue doing your thing. And, just do your thing. I thought this was going to be about like abundance and work. I thought, I thought this was going to, oh, everything is being confirmed. I thought it was going to be like, guess what? You're going to win the lotto. I've been bamboozled. I was hoodwinked. I was not expecting this. I've been hoodwinked. Okay, card number 49. All right. Jupiter returns. Benefits. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Okay. This marks the time the largest and most expansive of planets returns to the original place of when you were born. Um so it's coming circling right back. You know what I mean? It's returning to the original place of when you were born. So the part of you, the fractal of you that's the most dominant right now, the identity that you currently identify as, you're going back to the starting point of when this began. Like for me, um the me that exists right now, there's 2 points. It could either be when I first began live streaming. So like what, uh 2016, right? It could be that I'm circling back to the point of 2016, or it can be when a more elevated version of this current cycle I'm in was initiated, which is 2018, right? Mm. So, situations that occurred in 2016 and in 2018 are potential things that can be circling back around to reestablish themselves. So, it could be people I walked away from, it could be living circumstance, it could be mindsets, emotions, the ways in which I was triggered during that period will be triggered within me during this period. So many different things, right? Um, this card indicates a period when doors are open to you and obstacles are lifted. So, although you're going to be circling back round to that time frame, right? Those lessons and stuff that were happening then, the doors are going to be opened and the obstacles are lifted. So, you're going to see this and you're going to be like, oh, I remember I went through something very similar before And you can choose to either participate in that again or not. All right. This card is the green light that gives the go ahead. All paths are now clearing, and you are to make the utmost, or you are to take the utmost advantage of this. It could be a thing you felt you lost or something that did not work out exactly as you hoped. Something very good is about to emerge from the debris of the past. So I'm assuming this person is in your past, not in your present. They're going to be emerging from the debris. Ugh. Oh, God. It may even be a plan you've forgotten about that once again comes into your life to make some remarkable changes and advantages or advances. This card implies good fortune and prosperity in many areas, not just financial and material. So maybe this reading is about acknowledging the processes that have been underway for quite some time now. And also letting you know that these processes are going to be working themselves out, right? So dreams manifest into reality at this time. It's also a time to be aware of how you approach matters of your own destiny. There is a rapidness to Jupiter, so it's important to grab a hold of anything that surfaces. Don't let go. Investigate the possibilities this might bring. It's a good time to get carried. It's not a good time to get carried away, though. I mean, don't get carried away, okay? Really just try and stay centered in whatever it is you're experiencing. Um, let's see. New experiences trigger a desire for travel and inner development. Communications with angels and higher spirits are more possible now. They think you're an angel. I don't know. I'm joking. Or they might. Who knows? They might think you're an angel. Relax, let go of control, and allow things to unfold. Be wise and pay attention. Don't take your eyes off the prize. So, I don't like the concept of you being a prize because you're not something to be won or something to be dominated, owned, acquired. I don't know. Let's see. Um, Making light of a situation and realizing it's not as bad as it seems is the best approach. In fact, something will be rescued from the darkness, which then reminds me of my most favoritist poem. Let's see. Let's see. I love this poem. 100 Love Sonnets, Sonnet 17 by Pablo Neruda. I don't love you as if you are a rose of salt, topaz, or arrow of carnations that propagate fire. I love you as one loves certain dark things, secretly between the shadow and the soul. I love you as a plant that doesn't bloom but carries the light of those flowers hidden within itself. And thanks to your love, the tight aroma that arose from the earth lives dimly in my body. I love you without knowing how or when or from where. I love you directly without problems or pride. I love you like this because I don't know any other way to love, except in this form in which I am not, nor are you. So close that your hand upon my chest is mine. So close that your eyes close with my dreams. Stop, Neruda. Stop. I love that poem. So, love and romance takes on a sweetness, a sense of freedom where you can be who you are with the addition of acceptance and generosity. Um, let's see. So, in short, love others with grace and patience. Know that generosity is its own reward. Keep the expansive energy of Jupiter flowing, but with discernment. And in answer to your question, hurry, ask the question, ask the question, ask it in your head. Think of the question you're needing confirmation for. You got it? You got it? In answer to your question, yes, but only if you are wise in your choices. Mm. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So, yes, the answer is yes, but only if you're wise in your choices. Okay. So, card number 39, air element, communicating. All actions result from thought. So, it is thought that matters. So, for whoever needs to hear this, the way you think about things really colors your experiences. If you think things in a negative manner, then you're going to have negative paint, negative spaces, darkness. All right. So when this card presents itself in a reading, it's time to put into words what you want, what you desire, and what you expect. The good news is some issues you've been working on at the current time and possibly from the past are now being resolved. You are able to face them without pretense, but most importantly, with honesty. So it's time to face something, right? Let's see. Sometimes this card simply means ambition and the need to soar as high as you can, which is now possible more than ever. This card indicates the powers of manifestation, the magic of mind and thought, bringing ideas into being. What you think might be can be. So guard how you think and especially careful. Be especially careful as to the words you choose. Um When your question is about relationships or romance, someone may not be willing to commit as much as the other at this time. It's possible that they are embarrassed or not as comfortable about sharing emotions as the other. So the air element card can mean there is a type of impasse in relationships. It can become a type of weighing of all the angles and odds and being unable to reach a decision. But this will only be a temporary matter. Um, I mean, if you're at that space where, you're needing to weigh everything, you really just cannot take into account every single aspect and every single detail. If you're going to waste your time doing all of that, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Can I be honest? Can I be honest? If you're going to spend your time trying to factor everything in order to guarantee an outcome that is in your favor, and you will not make any type of move until you can guarantee the outcome that you choose, much like a child. Um I mean, that's unattractive. That type of insecurity is very unattractive. Yeah. Um yeah, it's just unattractive. And if you're trying to increase your attractiveness to someone who you feel is just like super confident and very brave, courageous, and just, makes moves, um, I think you're going to need to let that person's strength inspire you to find your own, right? Right. So, amazing process. I just read your comment and I was told to say something to you. So, your comment, I was just talking about winning the mega million jackpot. I spoke about how I would use it and whom I would help, even put my mother into the mix and how I would love to help take care of her. Um, you're finding other ways to create another table that will, again, place another target on the backs of all the ones you love. It's about learning and moving forward. Um, be careful with that. Okay. Be careful with that because it won't end up in the way you think. Um, it, uh, the last thing I'll say that I'm being told to tell you, It's not going to heal the circumstance. It's going to trigger another cycle of it, but with higher stakes involved and much more drama. So, and it's not that you're being encouraged to not want to win the Mega Million jackpot. It's that you are being encouraged to see that setting that type of intention and speaking it into being is an invitation for a whole nother round of whatever hardship you faced with each other. So be very careful about inviting that in without intending to, okay? Card number 41, North Node, life's purpose. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. The North Node points out the best areas for us to direct our talents and our wills. It shows the area of gifts. It represents destiny. Oh, God. So, a message pops in my head, and it's about how this circumstance is part of your destined path. I don't like to speak like that, especially when it has to do with other people, because it's like you can't control other people. And okay, Michael says that statement is evidence of my control issues that still exist. Thank you for pointing that out. I didn't mean it in that way, but I guess it could be taken in that way. Here's the thing. Um, you know, this thing of I don't know. I'll just read. The North Node represents where we benefit from good work done in past lives and how that assists us in the here and now. The North Node is a place in the chart where life becomes easier. It acts like a karmic Jupiter, where a doorway opens and suddenly you are where you need to be. When this card comes up in a reading, you can be assured destiny has a place in your situation. So it's like, you are destined to learn these things with this individual, but you cannot control other people. So if you think you're going to be the one who will be able to dictate the timeline, the lesson plan, uh, the syllabus of this learning, you can't, because there's another person involved. This is going to be something that's co-created, right? Through many life lessons, you're about to arrive at a place for your highest good. Your life is expanding and opportunities pour in swiftly, catching you quite by surprise. This card also represents past life memories and karmic connections. So this is someone that you have cycled through these types of lessons with them in the past, previous lifetimes. It's not necessarily that this reading is trying to tell you that this is a person who you need to be romantic with. I want to make that very, very clear. Okay. But this is someone you're destined to learn these specific lessons with. Um, You may meet people whom you have known over many past lives, perhaps in a soul family where bonds form very quickly. You're taking on a larger view of your life, which not only emphasizes your talents, but aligns your talents with like-minded souls. So once this type of thing, whatever the situation is for you guys, once it gets sufficiently addressed, it's gonna usher in a completely new life. That new life is going to have pathways that are aligned to allow more of your abundance in, to allow an ease of flow, and to also inspire and rejuvenate you. This is a really good thing. Excuse me. As a soul's messenger, the appearance of the North Node card in a spread indicates growing into what is called the larger unknown, meaning you are moving forward and towards a point that promises greater fulfillment. The nodes are karmic, therefore, the lessons are not easy ones. Matters will develop suddenly, but there's still work to be done. Luck is on your side with an opening toward greater things. Karmic lessons learned and processed bring fulfillment and happiness. So it's the closing out of this chapter, right? It's really like the last week of school, the buzz of getting everything situated before school lets out. It's like that. Um And, it's like, think back, for those of you who have already graduated from high school, think back and remember, what was it like for the last week of your senior year in high school? There was so much excitement, a sense of accomplishment, but also a sadness and like a longing for something. There's also regrets where you look back over the course of your 4 years in high school and you're thinking about the things that you did, the things you didn't do, and what you regret, what you wish you had done more of, less of, whatever it is, right? All of those mixes of emotions. I think that's what this is. So everything is being confirmed for you. It's going to be okay. It's really seriously going to be okay. For the people who are resonating more with a cross watcher who's hurting so deeply, like just have a snack, drink some juice, take a nap, make some decisions, put some action behind those decisions, and then you'll see everything will begin to progress and you'll begin to cycle out of this hardship that you've been in and into something amazing. None of this reading really has any guarantees or implications of romance. This is about healing at such a core level and about allowing the people who carry the pieces of your puzzle inside them, allowing those people back into your life, not to be friends, not to be lovers, but to retrieve the pieces, the nuggets of knowledge that are necessary for you to see the complete picture of what you need to do for your self healing and your growth. At the end of the day, this reading really is about you. It's about the way you move through your lessons, the way you move through your processes, the kind of permissions you give yourself or don't give yourself. Do the thing that's the most loving for you. I don't know what that is. Just do it though. Figure out what that is and then choose that option. You have many, many options in front of you. You just don't want to see them. You're so accustomed to being in the spaces of hurt that you have been in that you don't want to see all the different options that are in front of you. But, that's your choice. I'm going to get going. I want to eat. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already just subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Join me when I'm live. Michael is saying something about describe what? Describe what, Michaela? He says, describe the feeling that I'm being allowed to feel right now. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Okay. It's this feeling of utter, complete isolation, loneliness, being gutted, feeling empty, being so hungry, but left out in the cold, just staring through the window into the bakery, smelling all the beautiful smells of all the different pastries, everything that you love, everything that's delicious, but being locked outside. Is this something you feel sorry for? I don't feel sorry for this because guess what? You were given the hands to be able to open the door. You just don't want to. It's not that I feel that's what you deserve. It's that I don't understand why you continue to act as though that is all you deserve. You deserve to sit at the table and eat of the bounty, eat all the pastries you want, and have your belly full. To feel satisfied with life for once. It's been such a long time since you've felt satisfied, is a sense that I get. You've allowed yourself to be so starved of a depth of connection that hunger pangs feel normal to you when it's not. You've forgotten what it means, what that hunger pang means. You've forgotten because you've sat there for so long and it's made you so angry. angry that you're starving when in reality you're the only one withholding from yourself. You've been invited into the bakery numerous times. When you keep saying, I'm not hungry, no thank you, despite looking emaciated, any decent person will eventually begin to respect the lies that you're saying and stop asking you to come in from the cold. It's just one of those things, you know? I'm going to get going. This is just too intense. I don't want to feel it. I just don't. I don't. And I don't need to feel it because it's not my experience to feel. So, guys, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe, turn on that notification bell. Join me when I'm live. I'll see you guys again very soon. Bye, everyone.